Hello.
Hello, everybody,
Yeah.
and welcome to the Blockchain Community Day. I hope you are enjoying the program so far. Before we begin, please let me share some quick information about this session. It's being recorded, and the recording will be available in a week after the session. This talk will last 45 minutes, and today's agenda features a speech from our guest and Q&A session at the end. If you have any questions, please leave them in the chat. It is with great pleasure that I introduce our speaker, Liza Cherniagina, who is going to talk to us about Tone blockchain, technical features, advantages, and prospects. Liza Cherniagina is the founder of LANDAO, a Web3 studio that provides blockchain development, technical and investment analytics, launches educational projects, and events. She graduated from Moscow Institute of Physics and Technology with diploma in physics and biotech. Besides that, Liza discovers promising innovative projects, develops and brings them to international markets and investment. But most of all, Liza is a blockchain enthusiast, and that's why she is here with us today to share her knowledge. Please join me in welcoming Liza. Hi, Liza, and welcome to the Blockchain Community Day.
Hi, Marta. Thank you for introduction. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, let's check. Do you see my screen right now?
Yes, it's just not in the full screen presentation, but
And
yes.
now you see the presentation or not?
Yes,
No.
1 second.
Okay, you don't see it. Wait a
No.
second. Okay. Okay, let's try to do it this way. Do you see the presentation right now? Yes.
Yeah, like that, yes.
Okay. Let's start. Yes, as Marta mentioned, I have a long background in developing and financing deep tech projects as AI, neurotech, and biotech. Additionally, I have worked as an investment director for a large investor club called Angels Deck, which has invested in over 130 global companies. And now I'm going to transfer all my experience and in technology, business development, and venture capital to blockchain field. So LANDAO is a Web3 studio that provides blockchain development, technical and investment analytics, launches educational projects and events. Today, I like to discuss one of our ongoing projects, an online video course on Tone blockchain development we're producing that will be released in just a few weeks. So I want to make a brief review of these features of and benefits of Tone blockchain ecosystem that may encourage you to consider it as a technological base of your project. So it would be right to begin my presentation with the problem. I will focus on the problem of mass adoption. While Web2 is successful with 5 billion users, Web3 adoption disappoints us with only 20 users as for now. The growth graph of Ethereum monthly active users since 2017 shows stagnation. It's not looking like graph of explosion technology that must be exponential. So what are the reasons? First reason was bad scalability. Everyone knows about Ethereum 1, low poor scalability.
Liza, sorry.
Yes,
Sorry for interrupting you, but before we run that far from the beginning, I would like to ask you to maybe we can try to fix the full screen mode so that we don't.
yes,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
do
Could you
it.
please unshare the screen and to try to share it once again?
Okay,
And choose the share screen and press the entire screen button.
so do you see? Yes,
Just a second. Yes, and please open the presentation and let's
yes.
try to make it full screen. And yeah,
Okay,
yeah, perfect. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so
nice,
much.
thank you. So about the reasons. everyone knows about Ethereum 1 low poor scalability and low network throughput capacity. Ethereum 2 solved these problems by increasing the number of shards to 64. So infrastructure is not holding Web3 back. So what is this? Another obstacle given by the experts is lack of critical users mass. Pushing mass adoption requires an existing critical mass of users, which Ethereum currently lacks, starting from 0 users and reaching only 20 million users for this day. Previous attempts at achieving mass adoption, such as Gram token from Telegrams with 750 million users base and Facebook's Libra with 3.5 billion user base, was unsuccessful, mostly because of regulation pressures on large international companies. The open network. I would like to introduce you to Tone, which effectively solves the two problems I mentioned above. Tone was created by the founders of Telegram, but is not led by either Telegram or any centralized company or specific individuals. Instead, it's led by the community, which means there are not direct regulatory restrictions. Tone is built on top of Telegram, integrated by a community of builders using the flexible developer Web3 friendly tools environment of Telegram. Tone is fully decentralized layer 1 blockchain with core principles of full decentralization, privacy, transparency. Tone designed by Telegram founders with billions of users in mind. Tone provides ultra-fast transactions, tiny fees, and millions of messages per second. In case someone doesn't know about Telegram, Telegram is the fastest growing mobile app in 2021 with 750 million active users, which accounts for almost a sixth of the internet's total user base. Telegram has 500 billion monthly channel views, 600 million channels, 4 million bots, and 10 million new users sign-ups every week. Telegram grows up by 40% every year since 2014, and the monthly active user growth graph is more like exponent we want to see for Web3, which is necessary for achieving mass adoption. Moreover, Telegram provides a convenient platform for Telegram bots and peer-to-peer interactions, and I will show you in the next slides. If you still don't use Telegram, I highly recommend you to install it right now because soon it will become the first messenger that will integrate Web3 technology worldwide. I'm gonna show the first and significant example of integration blockchain in Telegram. It's a wallet. It looks like a bot in your Telegram messenger. So you can easily transfer cryptocurrency like Tone, USDT, or Bitcoin directly in your personal message in chat around the world without need to connect any payments services and pay any fees. So you can also convert cryptocurrency inside the wallet. You see, it's Tone, Bitcoin, and USDT are available at the moment. Next slide. Yes. Another important question is how to withdraw the currency into fiat. Besides complicated ways through exchanges we're used to, you can use internal P2P marketplace. Just like on the exchange, you find a buyer at the reasonable price and make the deal. The difference is that the transfer of cryptocurrency takes place inside your Telegram messenger. In addition to personal transfers, it's possible to transfer to Web3 addresses, which all look like Telegram usernames. You can buy such username for tones at Fragment Marketplace. You will have to participate in an auction to buy username, and you also can sell it. Interesting that some of usernames goes as high as $100 already. Besides usernames, you can also buy phone numbers at the same website for anonymous registration in Telegram. It's important to mention that these numbers do not work for original calls and can only be used for authorization. You can also sell numbers on this marketplace and do business on it. More about web bots in Telegram. Telegram bots can completely replace any website. They support seamless authorization, integrated payments via 20 payment providers like Google Pay and Apple Pay out of the box, delivering push notification to users, and much more. You can integrate services like Gmail, YouTube, GitHub, GPT Chat, or Bing. You also can host games and interact with your users without App Store and Google Pay. Bots in Telegram offer a simple and elegant way to implement decentralized applications without the need for creating websites and allow directly interacting with users. It not only saves programmers from the troubles of website setup, but also allows for delivering value and business functionality directly to users. Bots can range from simple to highly complex with artificial intelligence and more difficult technology. For developers, it's very important that they can create infinitely flexible interfaces with JavaScripts. Okay, let's go to a rich ecosystem of Tone blockchain. Oh, I did not show you the video of bot. So here you can see how you can make a shop inside your Telegram messenger and take payments for that and host games and make a very flexible design. So about rich ecosystem. Tone has a wide variety of tools: wallet, decentralized exchanges, lending platform, staking, launchpads, NFT marketplaces, and explorers, and cross-chain tools. The ecosystem is rich but still open and not saturated, and you can take part in creating projects that will matter. Let's talk about blockchain architecture. What makes Tone technologically special and even outstanding? A small disclaimer, I am more like a business developer than a programmer, so I will touch on blockchain architecture very briefly, and if you have any technical questions, it's better to give me them by writing, and I will involve my technical team to answer. So, Ton blockchain is all around messages. Every instruction between accounts is considered a message. Account chains are chains of messages dedicated to specific accounts. These accounts are grouped into shared chains, and shared chains are further combined into work chains. Each work chain can implement different logic, making Ton multi-purpose. There are also predefined smart contracts like governance and the primary cryptocurrency Ton. To ensure security, governance oversees the delivery of messages to the master chain, which contains the hashes of work chain blocks. All chains contribute their states to the master chain, creating a reliable and secure network. If the load of the network increases significantly, part of these shards can be transferred to neighboring nodes in the network. This idea is called infinite sharding by Ton developers. Such a blockchain structure allows not only easy separation of shards, but also automatic repair the damaged parts. So what are the key technical features of Ton blockchain? You can think of Ton as a hybrid of Bitcoin and Ethereum. It has an internal messaging system like Bitcoin and the ability to publish smart contracts and modify code like Ethereum. Infinite sharding is distributed contract architecture and the ability to handle millions of transactions per second. Storage efficiency and rent payments are important feature of Ton. The developers of Ton were hard C programmers, and they tried to save energy, tried to save every bit because they understood very well the problem of storing data on many machines. It allows storing more information compared to Ethereum. Ton also introduced a system of rent payment. You can't store data infinitely for free. You pay the system to use the memory resource. You pay very tiny fees, but for everything. That's why those attacks are nearly impossible in this blockchain. Ton allows for calculating the cost of operations precisely. The transaction processing fee does not depend on fees. You can obtain transaction status directly from blockchain, so you don't need any special interfaces. This enhances transparency and reliability. Work chains in Ton can implement different logic, which enables hard forks and radical changes. It even allows for integrating other blockchains as new work chains in Ton. For example, one work chain can work with Ethereum contracts and another can handle Bitcoin. From the developer's perspective, Ton is like a platform which consists of multiple blockchains, the master chain, work chains, and shared chains. This provides a powerful and flexible environment for building application. Let's look back to the problem pointed out at the beginning. We talked about two major obstacles that have been holding back the mass adoption of blockchain technology. It was poor scalability and lack of critical users mass. Ton is overcoming both of these obstacles. The first challenge of that blockchain technology is not very scalable at the moment. However, Ton blockchain has found inspiration in Telegram's architecture to solve this problem. It incorporates innovative concepts like infinite sharding, distributed contract architecture, and ability of handle millions of transactions per second. As a result, Ton enables low-cost and high-speed transactions, making blockchain technology more accessible and efficient. The second challenge is the lack of critical mass of users needed for widespread adoption. Telegram already has a massive user base of 750 million people. Moreover, Telegram provides a convenient platform for Telegram bots and peer-to-peer interactions. As I already showed you, bots in Telegram offers a simple and elegant way to implement Web3 applications without need for creating websites and allow interact you with your users directly. So, what if you want to go to Ton blockchain development? So if you are interested in Ton and Telegram and want to become part of the ecosystem, where do you start as a developer? Initially, blockchain was written in Swift. Then Fancy, a language similar to C, and then will appear Tapt. It's more high-level and efficient language, but it's not available at the moment. There are also available SDK libraries in convenient languages like Python, Golang, and TypeScript. Here are some basic resources you need on your way diving to Ton blockchain. Documentation. All the technical documentation from white papers, instructions for developers, smart contracts, application, and bots are available on Ton.org. You also can run your node or even become a validator. So every information you can find on the website. And now I will tell a bit more about course we made. Sorry. Our blockchain is a dynamic system, and technical documents often do not reflect the details of the development of latest solutions. We decided to make course with pioneers of this blockchain. This course is about smart contract development, front-end interaction applications, bot development, as well as security, which was written by Certic. We invited founders of first Ton projects and ecosystem builders to systemize their unique knowledge and share it with you. So we got this first complete and comprehensive course on Ton blockchain. The course is designed for those who have minimal skills in Web2 development, in Web3 development. They need Web2 development, but don't have a Web2 development experience. They can do fully functional, stable products and take all advantages of its integration with Telegram, the second most popular messenger in the world. We invited founders of first Ton projects and ecosystem builders, as I already said, and you can see the founder of TonKeeper, Oleg Andreev, who made the first decentralized wallet in Ton ecosystem. So here you can see the course program. The course is designed for those who have minimal skills, as I said, and you can just go through these 13 hours of video courses and understand how to make the full and stable products from zero knowledge. If anyone is curious to learn more about Ton, I invite you to join our upcoming course, which will be available in a couple of weeks. You can simply send me a direct message on Telegram or join our channels created special for course participants. You also can go to Tone Dev Development Group and Telegram, and there are also Tone Overflow. It's a platform for questioning to Tone blockchain builders and ecosystem leaders. Another project I wanted to tell you about is the Definition Hackathon, which will take place in Istanbul, Turkey, in September this year. We're going to gather more than 200 participants and 50 teams. We're going to get more than 700 media reach and make really cool offline hackathon, today's hackathon. So if anyone wants to participate as a developer or as a partner, I would be happy to discuss it with you. And here you can see all links to our course channels, our website, and my personal links on Telegram and LinkedIn. I will be glad to join you. Thank you very much, and I'm ready to answer your questions.
Thank you very much, Lisa, for the interesting presentation. I need to admit that after it, the first thing I'm going to check will be to check the Telegram because I never used it before.
Yes, well,
So definitely something to check. Okay, so as you said, have now time dedicated to the questions, and yeah, the first one is definitely about the hackathon. So, if people said that they love hackathons and they would like to share, if you could share more info about the definition hackathon. So, for example, what are the requirements for the participants?
yes, of course. Um, there are no special requirements, but any development, design experience, and Web3 knowledge are preferred. So if you're was designer or developer, it's enough to become participant. And I think that's and I didn't say that it's fourth hackathon. So we already made three hackathons before, and you can see this QR code. It's chat for participants, but it's right now in Russian. But we made English language clone soon, so you can join and see announcement.
Oh, that's great. That's definitely we're gonna share with the people the presentation so they will be able to join. I wanted
Thank
to
you.
also ask you about the course you are creating. So you are the creator or the first fancy video course for the beginners. Can you tell it a bit more? Especially, will it be free? What language is in it? How big is the
Okay.
course?
Yes, the volume of the only video part is more than 13 hours. Also, course contain 10 tests and tasks on coding. Online course will be in English, but we're going maybe translate it to other languages. So we will find partners for that. So this course will be available soon on Coursera or Udemy. We just decide between these two platforms, and this course will be absolutely free. That's all I think.
Okay, thanks a lot. Yeah, that's definitely interesting information, especially about, I guess, free. So we will definitely share with you the links to the course so people can check it and definitely they can take
Thank you.
it. Yeah, thank you for creating
Thank you.
it. And I wanted, do we have some more question like what is the average cost of the transaction on the Ton blockchain?
Yes, average fee for a transaction is about 5,000. Point 0.005 ton, which at the current exchange rate is about 1 cent. So it's very tiny amount.
Okay, yeah, I see. And if you could tell us, like, how decentralized is the Ton blockchain network, and how many validators are they already there? Sorry.
Yes, you can find this all information in Tone Explorers. For example, you can check Explorer Tone Live. I can share the website with you, and I think it's about 300 validators. It's not too much, but everyone can become the validator and make this system more decentralized.
Okay, thank you. Also, concerning the architecture, you said that you cannot say much, but if people will have some questions about the architecture, they can also address to you, and then you can get back with the answer, right?
Yes, yes. It's better to write it because I'm not a programmer by myself. So if you have any questions, you can write me, and I will ask my technical team, or even by myself, will answer them. Yes, if you have any questions.
Yeah, I can definitely tell people to leave the question on the talk page, and we will give them to you. We'll pass them to you, and then we will get back. You will be back with the answers, and we will publish them. So
Thank you.
I don't see, unfortunately, much more questions. Let's wait a second. Maybe someone will ask us more. But maybe you could share with us like some information about the previous hackathons, if you can.
Yes, I will try. It's this hackathon. Oh, sorry, I tried to find the slide with hackathon. Um, yes, it's a usual hackathon, agnostic hackathon, which gather tasks from different partners on different blockchain or protocols. And the idea of hackathon to give some tasks from these partners to participants and make teams from these participants and get some very impressive result for only a few days. I made hackathon before, not only blockchain, but also on artificial intelligence technology or bioinformatics. And every team and every partner who bring the task was very impressed what participants who just saw this task, sometimes a week ago, how much they can bring to this field and to this task, because they have very original view of at the situation. And when you found, you involve very talented programmers or scientists, you can get very result that you cannot imagine even. So and it's very important to make hackathons offline, because online has no such effect of community and energy and networking and so on. So if you did not attend hackathon before, you should do it. And um, Istanbul, Turkey is a very good place for such events, because Turkey has very beautiful nature, and there are a lot of developers right now in Turkey, and a lot of projects and partners. So I am waiting for this moment. Organizing hackathons is more like hobby than work, but it has its own benefits for work too.
Yeah, I see. And also the numbers are really like speaking for it. And I definitely agree that participating offline then definitely is a totally different experience than when you do it online. So I definitely recommend anyone, if they can go and they can check. And I have never been to Turkey, so that's also could be something very interesting, because you not only you can spend some time, um, taking part in the hackathon, but also you can have some short vacation, I guess.
Yes, if we have some time more, I can explain how guys can get grants for their projects. So, for example, if someone wants to get into an ecosystem and wants to make some project that will matter, he can go to Footsteps on GitHub and look for tasks available from ecosystem leaders. There are a lot of problems that developers can solve right now and get money for this, some money for this, and it's a good way to get inside the ecosystem. It's the same way I got to this ecosystem. I decided that the best way to get into somewhere new field is to try to solve some problem. And then I understood that problem of training new developers is the most big problem in this ecosystem, because everyone who can develop on blockchain, they try to make their own projects, not to train others people, because it's too expensive to spend your time on training someone's, because blockchain is so has so big potential for money too, to get money too. So no one wants to spend their time for just trading. And I decided that if I don't understand blockchain very well, but I can make events, and I can make educational projects. And this good way to go deep in this ecosystem and blockchain. So I'm very proud that we made first video course, and we will train, I think, thousands of new developers, and maybe they will not stay in Tone, maybe they will go somewhere else, but I'm sure don't think so really, because Tone ecosystem has its own architecture and very rich environment to develop new products and to implement them and to find users through via Telegram resources and user base, like 750 million users.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Thanks a lot. And also, I really appreciate that your course will be free. So we'll definitely share the link to it, because very often some courses are paid, and I can totally understand that. But in this case, I guess it will be useful for people that they can use it like that. And I also saw that when I was checking your LinkedIn, to be honest, I saw that you were also on some conference in Dubai some months ago.
Yes, there are a lot of conferences in Dubai, and I also attend DevCon. I like a conference to networking and to find new experts and founders of new projects. So I would like to tell you about DevCon.
Yes,
DevCon
please. I will be interested.
was held in Colombia last October, and it was incredible because I saw Vitalik Buterin by himself. I spoke with co-founder of MetaMask, of co-founder of Polygon, co-founder of Avi, and so on. And when you see these all people who made today's blockchain ecosystem and blockchain world, I was really fascinated. And I recommend everyone to try to get at least one DevCon to feel this, energy, people who believe in it and who made really, new life in blockchain. So it was a very big event. It was something like 10 or 15 section in parallel, and there were a lot of evening events and a lot of partner events. So it was the very big problem to decide what event you should go and what and what you cannot. So DevCon is the best one I saw. Of course, I attend conferences in Dubai, but conferences in Dubai, it's more about crypto than about blockchain. So it's more about exchanges, Web3 banks, and more about cryptocurrency than technology. But still, I think that Dubai is one place where focused a lot of blockchain developers and crypto enthusiasts.
Okay, thanks a lot, and especially about your experience of the DEF CON, and also, Colombia is on my list of the places to visit, so I'm jealous now.
Really? But I don't think that Colombia is the best place, first place to visit because it's pretty specific. But next DevCons will held in other sites. You just need to check where, because organizers of DevCon try to make these events in different countries.
Yeah, that's
So
also great.
yes, maybe someday they will come to your country, and you will not need to go somewhere else.
Yeah, that's true. I need to be checking. That's definitely will be interesting experience to attend, especially after what you sent to me. And also, we got a comment that thanks for sharing your conference experience.
Yes.
Okay, looks like we don't have more questions. So if anyone has a question later, please leave it on the talk page, and Lisa will get back with the answers, and you will be able to find the answers on the talk page, on the community page. So firstly, I would like to thank you, Lisa, for the insightful
Thank you.
presentation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being here with us, sharing your knowledge, sharing your experience. I really appreciate it. I will paste in the chat the links to Lisa's social media, and especially also to the fancy course, so people can check it. Thank you everyone for joining. Unfortunately, the next speaker, Gaurav Bansai, could not join us today for the personal reasons, and we hope to invite Gaurav later and make a separated session with him in the nearest future. For now, we will have some technical break, so please join us in more or less 45 minutes for the next talk, Recurring Payments for Self-Custodial Wallets, with Renat Skinson, co-founder and CTO at Everduce. Thank you very much and see you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.